Yes, yes, yes. Happy birthday to our very own Big Pill. Roger Williams' birthday is today. So I could not go any further in this meeting without saying, Roger, we appreciate you. Thank you for what you do for the world. Come on, somebody. I mean, he's here, he's there, he's everywhere. And we just want you to know and feel the love from your Wealth Builders Worldwide family. And yes, if you don't know who this guy is, this is Roger Williams. The back office that you go to at mywbw.net is pretty much handled and controlled by him. He's there. He's there on the GS Partner side. He's there on the Wealth Builder side. He's there in the Lydian world. He's just everywhere. So we really, really hope that your day has been amazing, Mr. Roger Williams. And we wanted to say, everybody, put it in the chat. Happy birthday, Roger Williams. Happy birthday, Big Pill, man. We love you. We love you. We love you. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So we're going to move right along, guys. And I will fix my screen in the second half. Here we go. Welcome to the main event. Come on now. Yeah, yeah.
Gonna be a long job in life. Gonna work that job night. Turn on the big bright lights. It's
Come on
time
now.
for the main event. Time for the main event. The main attraction. Is this what you came for? Yeah, it's happening. Welcome to the main event. Welcome to the main event. Welcome to the main event.
Yes. Welcome to the main event. Again, my name is Sherry Brown, and I will be your host for tonight's training. And I'm honored to start us off with Eric Toure Muhammad has how to find business partners person to person. Muhammad is committed to helping other people build generational wealth for their families. Sponsoring over 500 people, he has experienced significant life-changing moments personally and for his family since embracing the network marketing industry. Today, he will share some of his techniques on how to find business partners on a more personal level, face to face. Yes, yes, yes. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to stop my screen share and I'm going to kick it over to you, E.T. Muhammad. Hello, sir.
Greetings
And
to
you,
you,
there you go. There you go.
Sister Sherry Brown, the connector
Yes,
on
yes.
board for real, for real.
For real, for real. I know you was in there trying to find your beautiful wife to dance off of them songs.
Thank you so much. They were definitely well rewarding. Those songs were fire. I'm glad I didn't cut my mic on earlier. You would have been mad hearing me try to sing, but I want to thank you so much for the honor and the privilege, and happy birthday to brother Big Pill, you know, the man who taught me how to get in the way of the movement of money. So I'm going to go straight away, and hopefully you can see my screen, Mrs. Brown. And what we're going to discuss is how to find business partners. More importantly, understanding, well, not more importantly, but understanding first and foremost that it's an art and a science. I was taught this in this wonderful world of networking from the leaders that you see on pictured here, and those you not see as of yet, of course, like Dr. Ty Best and others who have coached us, guided us into a way of understanding the art as well as the science. One thing will happen in this opportunity for those who are interested in generating an income through the sponsoring and developing people. You're going to run out of time before you run out of people. You will run out of time before you run out of people. So there's several things that we learn in our development. We come in, we're fired up, we want to share this information, and many of us want to build a rewarding business and a lifestyle, but it's all a process, right? I want to start by helping us to understand the need to be, do, and have. It's all about your belief system, folks. You have to have belief. Fear will steal your dreams. Fear steals dreams. And most times the fears that we produce, they're exaggerated. They're exaggerated for the most part. So I just want to go over a couple of mind things, if you will, before we get to those tools and some of those things that I've done. Now, you cannot fear the process. You cannot fear the process. The process is a system. Wealth Builders Worldwide provides a system. Networking is a process that works out of leverage, and the leveraging all requires system. System is an acronym. It stands for save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. Some people just say save yourself time, energy, and money. Either way, when you don't embrace your tools properly, then you're making for a longer approach to your dream. You cannot fear the process. Your tools are not designed to cause pain. What is the true purpose of a greeting? What's the true purpose of a smile, a business card, a cell phone, or a handshake? What's the true business, true purpose of a ledger, of note takings, of building lists? These are all tools, and they are pleasurable when used, and they reward upon acceptance. And then overcoming fear creates results. When it comes to finding new business partners, and if you're doing it from the vantage point, desirous of generating income, understand this: where there's no prospecting, there are no results. We're going to dive into the art and science, but I wanted to share something, and I wanted to share that I'm not dealing out of a vacuum. Mrs. Brown is right. As of earlier this morning, I sponsored 506 people personally. That's the level 1 you see on the screen. So this isn't smoke or mirrors. This isn't hype. This is something that's doable by everybody. Because listen, folks, I wasn't a networker 17 months ago, a year and a half ago. I wasn't. I didn't know that's what the process was. But I knew enough to understand that I wanted better for myself. And in order for wanting better for myself in the way that I wanted it, I had to align myself with a community that was connected to that process of making me better, helping me to achieve. And as a result, we do. Those are true figures. Those are true figures. And so understand, we all start out, mostly all of us start out green, and Mr. Mike Johnson taught me this. I heard the numbers gentleman out here earlier, grooving to the music. I saw him. He taught me this: we make up in numbers what we lack in skill. See, all of us are coming to this new and excited. The majority of us, we are. We're new, we're excited. However, we develop into what will eventually be if we're willing to be committed. If we're willing to discipline ourselves, if we're willing to develop a level of consistency that people can rely on and count on, mainly yourself first, as you see it begin to reward you. We make up in numbers what we lack in skill at the very beginning, because now we're throwing everything at the wall just to see what will stick. As we grow in it, we get better at finding new business partners because we begin the process of qualifying them. That comes down the road. This is also known as sorting. Okay, sorting is where we qualify people for our time, meaning how much time do you spend with a dud? How much time do you spend with people who are skeptical? Let me share something with you. When we began this process, in terms of my journey my wife and I, our journey into building this vehicle in GS Partners, we had to master overcoming certain what's the word I'm looking for? Beginner's angst, okay? The average person that comes to this opportunity, because we're conditioned in a world of consumerism, we come out of a job or employee environment, we don't necessarily know better, so we normally sell or tell. That's what we do in this, and that's okay, that's the beginning, right? But we learn as we grow. Talking, you lose. But in listening, you learn. And it becomes a part of the process that will grow you. So we come in, and Mr. Johnson told me, he said, hey man, don't be showing up and throwing up. Don't throw everything at the person. Remember how you came to the opportunity? Remember how excited you were? Do you remember the one or two things that made you say, I'm gonna do this? Because see, that's what we hold on to. That's what we come back to as we grow in the process. We grow into become an exceptional person. An exceptional person learns how to effectively sort. And how do you know you're becoming that effective person? Get this, this is it. Mr. Dalco taught me this directly. This is what happens when you know you're becoming exceptional. When we master saying less to more people faster. When we master it. Now, I sponsor, I'm fanatical, it's true. I probably need to go to some FA meeting, Fanatical Anonymous, if there's such a thing, because I've never met a stranger. And I'm running with a sure truth. And I run with such posture, such confidence. Why? Because I know that this opportunity has rewarded me. And I know this opportunity will reward others who embrace it. But it's a process to getting to knowing. We all start out believing, wandering, right? Walking on faith. But as things prove themselves, we become knowers. That means we're elevated from believers to knowing. Forward motion in finding new business partners begins with prospecting. Prospecting is the forward process of achieving your dreams. It's seeking, it's finding, it's inspecting and exploring. In this process daily, you must ask yourself, what did I do to move myself forward in the opportunity? There's just some context, okay? Dr. Ty Best, my sponsor, our mentor overall, he taught me how to look at that differently or directly. What did I do to move myself forward in the opportunity? He told me, you need to ask yourself every day, if everybody in the opportunity did what I did today, what will my business look like? I ask that every single day of myself, folks. Why? Because every day I'm blessed to be on the earth, I start over as if I have no team. I'm always running. I'm always driving. Why? Because you're going to run out of time before you run out of people. What will my business look like as I continue to build it? You see, now some of you said, well, you sponsored 500 people or so, right? Well, how come you're not hitting those ranks, or you're not hitting those titles, or getting all the accolades that some of us get or some others have had? Don't spend your life in comparisons. You'll stay broke. You will stay broke. Comparing yourself to someone who's been in the business 20 years, 30 years, 10 years, 5 years, and we're now, that can hurt you. What you want to glean from those folks are how is the how. How did they do it? And marry that how to your why, to your dream. Seeking, finding, inspecting, and exploring. I sponsor everybody I can get to, or I seek to sponsor everybody I get to. That's how affirmative I am in my mind. I already walk out knowing I'm going to sponsor. I'll look at you, know I sponsor you. Sherry Brown knows the story. Some of y'all know the story. I sponsored. I was in an accident. I was in a car accident. I tried to force fit myself into a parking space. It didn't work. Okay, I hit the body of a brand new truck. My daughter's in the car with me. She's like, "Oh God!" Right? I get out the car. I look at the damage. There was some damage. I looked at the damage, and I apologize to the gentleman. He was losing his mind. It's okay. It's understood. I understood exactly how he felt. You know, and I gave him my information. He gave me his information. We waited for the office to arrive. We're making conversation while we're waiting on the officer. He had just got the truck, a brand new, what do you call it, Ford F-150. And we're waiting now. He's calmed down a little bit. He's called you. See, I'm not trying to run from him. You see, I'm not, what they call that, riding dirty. Everything is fine at this point. We're just waiting on the officer to arrive. I'm looking in the back of the cab, the truck, and I see he has all kind of tools and equipment there. And I said, well, what is it that you do? He said, man, I do everything, but I'm primarily a realtor. And then he explained to me how he has to go and fix up these houses that tenants tear up and all that kind of stuff. I said, really? I said, how would you like to see an opportunity where you can reap the reward of high percentage yield, but never, ever have to worry about managing the tenants? He said, man, I would love an opportunity like that. So while we waited on the officer, I gave him a video showing him the tokenized real estate opportunity we had. The officer shows up and he sees two people there who he's expecting a confrontation, and he pulls up on two people who are laughing, what we call giving dap, you know, slapping, giving each other a pound, even hugging on each other a little bit, laughing, joking, talking about some of the perils we face and how similar our experiences have been. He said, well, where's that? He said, I see the accident. Is this the accident? He said, yeah, well, where are the people that were involved? He said, we're right here. He was so taken back. He said, well, how can y'all be so happy? Y'all look like your buddies. Because he's looking at the damage. There was some damage now. I gave him my card. Now, while we're talking and going through all the, you know, the things that you have to do with incident, another couple walks up. That couple walks up and they ask the officer some questions. So the officer steps to the side to deal with them as I continue to talk to this gentleman who is now my business partner. I sponsored him there. When we turn to the officer tells us what we need to do. We all go on about our business. We're happy-go-lucky. Before I get home, the officer joined the business. Here's the point. Finding business partners is a two-way street. Just as you're looking for business partners, know that they themselves have to be people looking for change. They have to be people looking for change. Why were you brought to Wealth Builders Worldwide? Why were you chosen to be a part of this thing known as GS Partners? Because it's mission-based and you're servants. You're designed to serve. A networker is one who adds value to the life of the next person. That's what a networker is. I wasn't that a year and a half ago. 500 plus now, I can tell you unequivocally, I'm a networker. Okay, and I make no apologies for wanting to accelerate the wealth that I'm accumulating. This opportunity allows you to do both. You can accumulate the assets or you can generate an income. I haven't worked for anybody since, man, I darn near forgot. It'll soon be, I think 2.5, almost 3 years, okay? But just as you're looking for business partners, know that they themselves have to be people looking for change. There's a whole world out here that have their hands outstretched. They're crying out into their wilderness. 7.6 billion people. They just don't know it's you until you let them know that you're in the opportunity. Here's the other thing. To discover the new business partner, we implement the process of asking, listening, and collecting. To master prospecting new business partners, we really have to hear what people are really telling us. And what I've learned in this process, that follow-up, we all talk about the fortune being in the follow-up. But as you grow in this opportunity, we also learn that follow-up does not mean chasing, begging, or convincing. This is the growth process. This is where we end up as a result of consistent chase. Being in the hunt, okay? When you're in the hunt, you learn that you're not in the convincing process. You're not in the convincing business. Yeah, I've generally come across two types of people, and I learned how to delineate between which ones. I learned how to listen more and say less. You know, I run across a lot of analytical thinkers. And what I've learned in the process is they require more follow-up. Not chasing, not begging, not convincing, but just following up with them to see if they look into the opportunity. Because generally the analytical thinker requires more detail. They need more exposure to what is being offered. Now, in order for me to understand that, or in order for me to be successful in reaching them, I have to be honest about where I am. I know that I need, right? I need people who can speak to them. I don't need to know everything. I just need to know where they are. And then I turn them over into the system that will reward them and understanding. And then you have the emotionally driven people. That's the majority of us, right? The many of us who make decisions off of what we hear, and then we have to know what we're listening to and then move accordingly. This is a skill that Sherry Brown taught me. Sherry Brown taught me when I'm talking to a person and I ask them, I'm sharing with them in the video, and I'll ask them, what did you like most? I get quiet and I wait for their response. And then they share what they like most. Well, I like the fact that I can make money in my sleep. I like the fact that I can earn from the safety and comfort of my home. Great. What username would you like? See, when I'm asking them questions, I already have my laptop open, or I have my phone available to me if I'm in their face. And guess what I'm doing? I already have it at my referral link. You move with the emotion. You move with the decision. You're collecting the decision. So, that's great. What username would you like for yourself? Give me your email address. What's your phone? Look, they give you one thing, they're going to give you everything else. You don't have to pause even wonder they're going to share it. So I know there's art to this. I don't need to go through a lot of slides. I just want to now talk about that science aspect. Okay, when we talk about the art and science to this, the science of it is science is numbers. Science is numbers. Okay, what does that mean? Mr. Dalco taught me there's a formula. He said he doesn't know why it works, but he knows it works. He said for every 100 people you speak to, right? 20 will listen to you, 5 will join you, and 2 will outrun you. I heard him say that, and I don't consider myself necessarily a numbers person, but I do pay some attention. I said, wow, 2 people who will outrun me. I would like to have 2 people that outrun me every day. And then all of a sudden I had an aha moment. I know what I'll do. He said, I got to talk to 100 people to get 2 people to outrun me. So I'm going to talk to 100 people every day. Because what we did not know is, and don't know, how long will it take people to respond? So 20 people, 100 people every day. Listen, for the first 7 days of the opportunity, I spoke to 100 people. In 2 of those first 7 days, I utilized those days for follow-up, but I only followed up with those who said, yes, I'd like to know more about the opportunity. So what's the conversation you have? I meet people, I'm eyeball to eyeball, I smile, and I share. What do? I ask the questions that generate how. I ask the questions that would generate how. Do you look for ways to make more money? Do you keep your financial options open? Have you ever heard of Bitcoin or cryptocurrency? It doesn't matter what the answer is. You know what I say? Outstanding. Look, here's my card, and I'd like to invite you to take a look at this opportunity, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Fair enough? And I just keep moving. I do the same thing with the phone. I pick up the phone. I was talking with some networkers who had another financial space. They're in another financial space working for some other organization. But they have to work through so many instruments. financial instruments in order to generate the money they want to generate, right? And they're working 9 days a week. They got to put it into work. They got to bring 2 more days into the mix. God has been kind to them. Now they do okay in numbers, but where's the time? They have a young family, it's growing. I know the pain of not being there for my family younger because I worked all of the time. And in the conversation I had with him and his wife, what afforded them the need to register, because they did register. They said, well, how many hours do you put, how many, he said, we put in like 10, 15 hours a day. How many days do you work? I said, I don't know. I sort of chalk it up to hours because all I do is pick up the phone and call people or talk to people in the street. He said, well, okay, by phone, how about? I said, well, by phone, maybe 6 hours a week. He said, no, you mean a day? I said, no, I don't. Because how long does it take to pick this up, dial somebody in your phone, because this is your friend and so is the one you're dialing. How long does it take to say, hey, Mike, this is Eric. Hey, let me ask you something. Do you look for ways to make more money? Great, I'm gonna send you this video link and I'm gonna get back to you as soon as I can, fair enough? And then I put it down. Now that is an actual example of what I do. That didn't take 3 seconds. How many people can you reach in 20 minutes? How many people can you reach in an hour? How many people can you reach in 2? So it's about maximizing the time you're willing to give the opportunity and doing what it is you need to do. Most of us, Mr. Dalco says, find ourselves in a process of getting ready to get ready. What does that mean? When it's time to take massive action, you got to take the action. You got to take the action. Carve out a time in the day, in the week, in the month. I see Brother Kevin 2X here on the line. Look, Brother Kevin taught me how to work other time zones. Stay up all night. Why? Because in New Zealand, they're 14 to 17 hours away, depending on what part. Because in China, they're so many hours away. In Dubai, they're 8 hours away or 11 hours away in some spaces. So, you know, this is a global opportunity. So I pick and choose the times where and when I'm going to make those calls, when I'm going to make those connections, when I'm going to greet and press the flesh of people. I make the time to do it, but you got to organize yourself to do that, to get the results, because this opportunity is one that's built on results, and no prospecting, no results. I talk to everything moving and breathing. Here's the last point that I'll make. Rejection is part of the process. And if you get the rejection, you're winning. You're winning. You ever go out to a restaurant and you're sitting there and you're having your meal, or you're in the beverage portion of your meal? Have you ever noticed you generally never have to ask the server, well, depending on where you go, you never have to ask the server or waiter to bring you a refresh of your water, or refresh of your coffee, or refresh of your beverage? Have you ever noticed that they just sort of show up and ready to pour the beverage you just had or give you a refill? You might have to stop them, or you might say thank you. Now, let's say you say, no, I don't care anymore, thank you. Do you think they go into the kitchen and take that pitcher of juice and throw it against the wall and say, I'm tired of them, I'm trying to offer them the best I got, and they're not even responding? No. What they're offering you in that pitcher is what you're offering to the masses. You're offering an opportunity. Some people will have their fill. Some people won't want any, right? So what is this teaching us? It's teaching us to love on everyone, but wait for no one. The server just moves on to the next table, offers the same service. He offers the opportunity. She offers the opportunity. You think they get mad because you don't get it? They're still going to be rewarded. If you give proper service, they'll come back and look for you to serve them again. Or they might leave you a nice big tip, right? Every no brings you closer to that yes. So let's remove the fear. Let's embrace the tools. Take massive action, but you can't take massive action if you're not organized, and massive action doesn't happen every day. You need to be clear on that for yourself. Don't psych yourself into this disillusionment. Massive action happens when time dictates for it. okay? We do class in session. We do huddles. We do the power call. We do 12 noon presentations. We do 9 p.m. presentations. Well, somewhere in that day, somewhere in between that time, will I carve out an hour? Yes. Look, I sponsored 506 people to date. Okay. You think that's phenomenal. No, that's just consistency. That's just consistency. Look at it this way. What I've done so far in the opportunity really translates into one person every 2 weeks. One person every 2 weeks. One person every 2 weeks over the last 17 months and counting. One person every 2 weeks joins the opportunity on the average with me. What does that mean? It proves that if you give yourself time to succeed, that the activity, the consistency will compound itself into the overall success you're looking for. Yeah, you'll start out green. You'll start out neophyte. You'll start out a rookie. You'll start out not knowing butt from elbow. But at the end of 12 months, when you're sitting there, with 52 people, because you sponsored one a week, or 26 people, because you sponsored one every 2 weeks, you'll look like a prospecting master. And you'll gain some things out of it. We'll learn to say less to more people faster. We learn to hear how. You're listening for the how from them. And what do they listen to from you? Get this. They're listening for the why. Why is it so important for you to get this message over to me? Man, we can go all night on this, but that's not my cup. I just want to thank you for your time and attention. I hope that I offered something that helps you see into the other aspects, the other elements, the other options into finding new business partners. If you hear where they are, right? If you see where they're going, you have the ability to match every opportunity they have. I don't have time. Oh, that's great. You're going to love this opportunity because this gives you back time and money freedom. You know, I don't understand cryptocurrency. That's great because this opportunity teaches it to you. You earn as you learn. There's not an answer out here that won't dispel or debunk the stuff that people bring. We just got to be willing to find the people who are looking to and looking for change. Thank you for the time and attention. Back over to you, Sister Dr. Sherry Brown.
Woo! Oh my gracious. Wow. Amazing, amazing. I need you guys to give it up for E.T. Muhammad. Come on now, somebody. Yes. Brother Eric, that was just so amazing. You know, and I've been up under some of your teachings and as you explained, but I tell you tonight, man, that was above all that you've said so far. I'm telling you, that was truly amazing. In makeup and numbers, what we lack in skill. And we should always do that because the skills that you don't have, somebody that's becoming your business partner has those skills. Don't try to master something that you can't. Just join your business partner and allow your business partner to join you after you sort them out and let them be skillful where they are and you be skillful where you are. I mean, we're coming together to do this thing. And one thing that really impresses me about Brother Eric is that the fact that before becoming a part of this group of Wealth Builders Worldwide, he was not a professional network marketer. Now, we all, as Mr. Dowpole has taught us, are networkers. We are networkers because we're always telling somebody about something that we've enjoyed and we're referring, but we don't get paid on it. But after he became a part of this group and this family, what did he do? He listened, he observed, he took the advice of the leadership. He took counsel of the leadership that has already been in this industry for a long time and been successful. And he didn't take it as criticism. He took it as, if they can do that, I can learn to do that. So I again applaud you, E.T. Muhammad. You slayed that training, man. Come on, come on, come on. You know, as they say, you know, it was two guys that was in the woods, and a bear jumped out at them, and they started running. And somehow or another, they lost the bear. So one of the guys, he started pulling his Nikes out of his book bag and started putting the Nikes on. And the other guy was like, man, what are you putting those Nikes on for? You still can't outrun that bear. And he's like, I don't have to outrun the bear. I just got to outrun you. Come on now. Who you going to outrun? Are you going to let the bear eat you? Just do it. Just do it. So look, guys, we're going to keep this moving right along, because we have an amazing, amazing teacher that's coming up to share with us. And here she is. Yes, yes, yes. We have Yatira Mahdi. Yes, how to find business partners via social media. Dedicated to building a legacy for her family, Mahdi also finds time to expose her business to other people who would like to do the same via social media platforms. Co-owner with her husband at Fard Money Network, she is definitely the power that makes the wheel turn. In life, as women juggling multiple activities, Mahdi seems to manage it very well. Today, we are privileged that she is taking time out of her busy schedule to share with us techniques of how to look for business partners using social media. We are so excited that you are here with us tonight, sis. Yes, there you are. Peace and love, peace and love. And you can unmute yourself, and I'm going to mute myself and turn my screen off and take some notes. Thank you for joining us.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, beloved Sister Sherry Brown. The honor and the privilege, the pleasure is mine to be here, to be able to serve today. Oh my gosh. But in truth, I'm like, what did you all need me for? We can close this call down, because Brother Eric Twain Muhammad just shut that thing down all the way. Y'all don't need me. I don't need me right now. We were fed well. Thank you, Brother Eric Twain Muhammad. That was absolutely phenomenal. And after we see what we have here for my portion today, I'm like, dang, it's like we were in a room brainstorming together for our presentations, and we weren't. So it is beautiful when you love what you do, when you're passionate about what you do. It comes up, it comes out. The language is universal, and here we are. So without further delay, let's get into prospecting and inviting using social media. And again, I thank you all for the opportunity to serve, because I love to be able to be here and do this. All right, family, this is a training, right? So we're going to get into the mindset, the behind the scenes, the not just the things that are on the surface, right? So here we have this easy button, and that sounds nice, right? The easy button is when we take the concept of, we all know how to do certain things, right? We all know how to follow the map. If we read the map, we can follow simple steps that says, you know, in invitation, presentation, three-way conversation. We know how to follow these things, right? We know how to navigate on Facebook, right? This is not a tutorial of how to log in, right? Or how to create a post. We know how to do these things. We know how to click and go to somebody's messages, how to create an inbox, and how to message people. See, that's the easy side of things. So we could just, in copy and pasting, typing up messages, and doing that kind of on a repeat, on a autopilot type of way, we know how to do that, right? So right there, we could just be like, all right, that's it. That's all, folks. That's the training of how to use social media. You just take the map and you just do it on social media. And that could be all. But the reality is, there's this hard part. I put that in quotations because it's a matter of the mind, right? and I put here this iceberg because a lot of us are familiar with this analogy of that, what is it, 10%, 90%, where on the surface, you see this math, but really what's going on is the underneath, right? And so our brother Eric Touré Muhammad, you touched on so many components of this aspect of these things. And thank you for that, because you really laid a beautiful foundation for us to continue to go down the runway here. So the hard part, this includes the ideas, the preferences, and priorities that comprise individual attitudes and values. This is the 90% that is underneath the surface. So on the surface, it's easy for us to show up. It's easy for us to put our clothes on, to put a smile on our face, to get on our Zooms, our power calls, our class in sessions, our team huddles. It's easy to show up for these things, but what happens when we get off? What happens when we're alone with our phones, when we are alone with our books that has our contacts, right? What happens then? Well, now we're alone with ourselves, with those thoughts that come in the back of our mind. So again, we could sit here and just say, all right, I want everybody to open up your Facebook page, open up a random person's profile, go into their message and type this. That's easy, but we'll get into more of that. And some of the other aspects of this, of the iceberg, the 90% that's unseen, the subconscious mind, this is where our core is, our core values and principles, the things that we determine are good and bad, are right and wrong. And Mr. Dalco mentioned this a few days ago, maybe a week or so, on the power call, when he mentioned how even he, as wonderful as he is, as a great heart that he has, as the wonderful work and the ambition, his dedication, his commitment, through all the things that he has done, he said that sometimes I still deal with that fear factor. So if the great's in front of us, and he said it openly, he said we have to help each other to overcome these things. That's that 90%. And that's the hard part. But together, just in acknowledging it and being willing to overcome it, it really makes it easier once we decide to go through it. Well, Brother Eric Touré touched on this too. Fear restricts. And I want to talk about this a little bit because it's that simple. Fear is restricting. And there's a different, what do you call those acronyms for fear? False evidence, appearing, real, appearing. That means it's not really real and it's false, right? So number one example, like a deer in headlights. Did the deer who got stuck in headlights all of a sudden forget how to walk, how to jump, how to bound, how to move? Did it all of a sudden forget that? What about for people who have stage fright? They are performing. Did the person all of a sudden forget how to act or how to perform, right? Public speaking, that's the big one. Did you forget all of a sudden how to speak? Did you forget how to read? Did you forget how to move your hands? Did you forget these things? So what about it when it comes to inviting someone to better his or her life? What causes us to freeze, right? What causes us to stop? Did we forget how to use Facebook then, or Instagram, or whichever social media platforms that we're using? We see people and we know how to talk. So what causes us to freeze like a deer in headlights when we are met with an opportunity to move one way or the other? That causes
Sister
us
Yatira, Sister Yatira, I'm sorry. Can you pause for 1 second? Can you pause
Yes,
for
sir,
1
absolutely.
second? I need y'all to text everybody on your team and tell them to daggone log in right now. When I'm over here losing my mind, like every single wealth builder, they already miss Eric Touré Muhammad. That's a shame. I should have cut in front of him. Sister, you are dropping bombs right now. Y'all, please text your team. Sister Yatira, give him 60 seconds. Go back to the previous slide if you have to and start over. Y'all, look. We always teach this thing. Eric Touré always says it. If you come by yourself, you learn a lot. If you come with your team, you earn a lot. You're gonna regret not having. I'm texting right now, like individually. Get them on this. Say, please, I beg you, get on this call. This is fire. leave it like that. Back to you, sister. Wow, good grief.
Praise be to God. I love what I do, and I love you all. You all are absolutely phenomenal. So thank you. You heard our orders. I will go back a slide and let us continue. So we're here, and we are just getting through the hard part, family. We're getting through the hard part, and that's just a sign to me that the realness that I experienced in my own business, in my own life, the experiences that I have gone through, they must be real for you. And we know that to be true. It's just that we are blessed to be able to come together and do exactly what Mr. Dalco said that day on the power call. We have to assist each other. So we might identify it alone by ourselves, but when we come together and then we can say, man, I felt like this. And then somebody else can say, wow, I felt that way too. I thought that was just me. No, it's not just you. We're in this together. And that's why Wealth Builders Worldwide is such a phenomenal entity, organization, and family, because we care for the next individual. And that's what it's all about. So like back to our point here with fear. Fear is a restricting force that has really no place in our life. That doesn't mean that we will never be faced with fear. That doesn't mean that we won't ever feel fear may approach us. But in that instant, we have the choice and the power to decide, well, I won't let you stop me. I acknowledge the hesitation or the palpitation of my heart. I can acknowledge that. However, I'm also deciding to continue to leap and bound forward, right? So again, with our deer in the headlights, with the stage fright, with public speaking, these are all things that people, outside of the deer, but these are things that people practice. If you're public speaking, that means you took the time, generally speaking, to put together the information that you want to present to a crowd. If you are a performer, you have spent countless hours going over the rehearsals, reciting and practicing, going over your lines, performing the same act. All of these things, you have dreamt about it in your head. You know what to do, but then you're met and you're on the stage and all the lights are all on you and you freeze, right? Because fear restricts, but how do we combat that? Well, let's talk more about that. And Mr. Best, he has told us time and time again, folks, when we're dreaming, the dream is your why. The dream is what you're going after. Because he says all the time, when the dream is big enough, the facts don't count. The emotions or the feeling of the need to, a perfect example, if you're in a burning building, right, that's on fire, you don't have to understand the analytics and the science and the engineering structure of the building to figure out that you have to get out of there. And if you know that you have fellow coworkers or perhaps family in there, you're not thinking about what is the math and how do I need to best? No. I need to get out and I need to let others know. The why is life, survival. It's clear. So sometimes we have to fine tune our why, our mission, our vision in order to help us move out how we need to. So this is a question for you. This is a training. This is a family training, right? So you answer this question for yourself. Have you identified your why? This is a real question. You have to answer it for yourself. You don't have to put it in the chat, but answer to yourself. If you haven't, then you need to have on your paper and pen, I need to make sure that I identify my why, right? 2, is your why big enough? Because maybe you say, well, yeah, I think I figured out my why. I want to be free. I want to be off the job. But is your why big enough for you? Is your why big enough for you? Not does your why sound big enough to the person that you would like to impress, because that is a false factor or false component that will not keep you in the fight of your life to continue with your vision. Freedom sounds great. Everybody on the call would say, hey, do you want freedom? Who wouldn't say no to that? Everybody wants freedom, but what does freedom mean to you? You have to be specific. You have to identify what your why is what freedom means to you. Because with over the 300 plus people that are here on this call right now, if I say freedom, that means something different to everybody here. Some people work, some people don't work, but everybody will agree that I want freedom. So how can freedom be the same for the person that does not have a job, right? Who is not working, as opposed to somebody who is working, and they're both saying that they want freedom? Well, there has to be a distinction. And you have to make that distinction for you. You cannot ask the greats and the leaders to tell you what your distinction is. You must make it. That is your why. That is your mission. That is your vision. Because when it's you and your social media platform, it's just you. It's not Mr. Best. It's not Mr. Dalco. It's not your sponsor. It's you. So you have to identify that. What does freedom mean to you? What is your why? And then this question that came to me today, I said, an interesting fact is, what do you want freedom for? Whatever your why do you want it? Do you want it to serve or to refrain from serving? Believe it or not, when we try to live a self-serving life, it is not fulfilling. Therefore, it cannot long-term motivate you, one, and keep you on that track. We're servants. We can't even truly help it. We really can't. We just serve each other. We serve purposes bigger than ourselves. This is how we're here. Didn't Mr. Eric Toure Muhammad touch on that? Why did you come here? What got you on your network marketing journey? Not only did you want something for yourself, but you were even willing to identify or even associate yourself with the idea of helping somebody else. Even if you were fear, even if the fear was there, even if the know-how was not there, you said, I'm willing, I would like to share this with other people. Well, that's the start. So when you get your freedom, what are you going to do with your freedom? Are you going to serve others? And this is part of your why. What are you going to do when you reach the monies that you want to reach on a weekly, daily, monthly level? What are you going to do with it? Are you just going to disappear and live on your couch and no longer put the money to work while you sit on the couch? Now you want to be on the couch, right? These are things that we have to identify, get down to our core, who we are and what we want to do. So what are we doing here tonight? We come for the dream, right? We come to learn about the dream because so many of us didn't have one. But why do we stay? We stay to overcome our fears. We stay to overcome our fears. If you would have told me that, Sissy here, you're going to be a presenter on some nights for Wealth Builders Worldwide in front of people, talking to them about the business, yeah, right, I would have, not me. No way. But as I listen to the power call, as I am growing with our organizations, as we have our team huddles, and as I am evolving, I'm growing and I'm able now to give back. I am able now to serve. I have been able to overcome some of my fears. I haven't mastered them all yet, but I'm on that journey and I'm willing to master overcoming all of my fears. You come for the dream, but you stay to gather the required tools, right? We provide people with the tools required. That's what it's all about. You come for the dream, you stay to overcome your fears, you stay to gather the required tools that you need, and you stay to build and to establish your why, your dream. That's what it's all about, family. So we're back to this. You remember this? We're getting now into some of the actual hands-on, the conversations, because this comes up now, even after a training, no matter how good you might, rah, this was great, this is great. But then lights out, the Zoom is over, and you go to bed and you start up, tomorrow's Monday. Do you already have a list prepared for Monday? For my Monday callers or for my Monday through Friday callers? People have different schedules, I understand. But do you have a list even prepared? Because if right now, at the sound of my voice at this present moment, if you don't have a list prepared, and after hearing really, Brother Eric Teray, if you didn't say, oh man, I got to write up my list tonight, whether you're doing calls or social media, but if that's not the idea, you're still missing it. You're still missing it because it's about the action behind the tools. We can teach you how to use a hammer all day long, but if your hammer sits there in your toolbox, it's not going to get it done, and the house would never be built. All right. So as we're here getting ready to move forward, I want us to remember that after this here Zoom and on your day-to-day, those thoughts are going to come up in your mind. Well, what thoughts? Well, you might ask yourself, well, I'm getting ready to send a message. I'm going to do this today. I'm going to get on Facebook and I'm getting ready to go inbox crazy. And then you open up the first one and you pick a person and you say, uh-oh, well, what if they say no? You have to stop it right there. Well, what if they say yes? Fight against it. Move forward and type the message, right? Well, what if they don't like what I have to say? Well, what if they do? But you always have to remember, Brother Eric laid it out. We're looking for the ones who want it. But when you say we're looking for, what if you had just listened to what you're saying? Well, I'm looking for the one. Well, what does looking look like? If you're looking is an action word. You're not sitting down idly just flicking your thumb saying that you're looking. You wouldn't say that. Where are my keys, honey? Well, you got to look for them. They might be in the couch. I don't know. So what does that look like? You're moving stuff around. You're digging. You're flipping pillows. You might be throwing books and papers everywhere. But there's an action there. You're looking for some keys, right? If somebody said, well, there's $1 million check. I lost it somewhere in the house. If you find it, you can have it. I think looking would look a little bit different than how we might take looking when we say that we're looking for the one, right? So if you're looking for the one, you gotta be moving. You gotta be ferocious to a degree. You gotta be hungry, right? Beast mode, man. Remember those, right? We have to be hungry for it. So when those thoughts come up, you gotta kick it back. Whether it's an automatic positive one, no. What if they want to join me? Or the other side of that is that's okay. They weren't the one, and I'm just looking for the one. Beautiful analogy, Brother Eric Teray, with the server with the picture. They're not taking that thing back and throwing it against the wall. Man, I quit. I'm so sick of people telling me they don't want to refill. That would be crazy. So the same thing. Okay, you're not ready yet. The frequencies don't match. You're not ready for freedom, but we'll get into that on our way forward. So some of the things that we want to keep in mind as we're using social media is our pages, right? You want to have some material about what you do on your page. That can look like a lot of different things, but that's where you can input you, right? Where you can be creative in how you want to express your story. Stories sell. So maybe once upon a time, you were not interested in crypto. Tell your story. You don't have to make a live stream, make a post, but put it out there. Why? Because as you inbox people on social media, think about it. If somebody messages you, what's one of the first things that you do? Who is this messaging me? You go to their page, you're checking it out. You want to see if they're a robot. You know, we got a lot of that going on. So you go and you look at these things, right? So you have to put your mind in the place of the person, right? So if you have on your page nothing or nothing related to business at all, nothing related to crypto at all, but you're asking somebody about a business opportunity and they are a stranger, we have to consider how that may look, right? Not that we have to be something that we are not, no. But if we're going to market, if we're going to ask people, we want to have something that gives the person an idea, because sometimes people don't even respond based on what they see on our pages, right? And granted, that's okay. That person still may not be the one. However, if we can increase the opportunity by presenting ourselves in not the best way, but a good way, a more positive responding way, then by all means, we should use these things that will just increase and let people know that we are serious about our business and we want them to know that, right? Crypto relevant news articles. These are things that you can post on your page. Videos. My husband, he loves videos. And so I know that we share those out in different groups, but these are great videos to post on your page. Put your link on there because people are seeing it. This is another way of third party accreditation, right? Or validation, because they're seeing it from another source. It's not necessarily you talking to me directly about crypto, but I'm looking on your page and other people are saying things, and I haven't yet formed an opinion, but now I'm learning, now I'm curious, now I'm interested. Then you inbox me. All right, I might want some more information. You see, so all of these different things are just warm touches, warm touches, warm touches. Videos, tweets, there's a lot of things going on over on Twitter. You can just screenshot a tweet from a Robert Kiyosaki, a CZ, the founder of Binance, of course, our own things from Lydian World. We have our own things. So grab some of those things, take a screenshot or a link and put it on your page. So again, people can start seeing these things. You and I become resources for the people, right? Not too long ago, when we first launched with our NFTs, our Lydian Lions, as I started posting about NFTs, people that I didn't even know were coming to my page like, man, I've been hearing a whole lot about NFTs. I became a resource for them because they saw that I was posting about NFTs in a knowledgeable way, right? So all of these different things help for people to be inclined to hear from you and lend an ear to you, So also pictures from our events, we're good at that. So I don't think I need to really go too deep in that. And our promotions, right? Like when we had airdrops in Lydian World, that's a big thing because there's already people who are familiar with airdrops. There's people out here who are very well endowed and understand this crypto space. So we just want to let them know, hey, I'm here though. I'm here so we can connect. Reels, if you are into making videos, and these are things that, we can learn and do things together as well. But reels are simple, and they're also highly promoted through the algorithms, just meaning the technology and how they promote it and get more eyes on it. But reels is something that's being used heavily both on Facebook and Instagram. And they're very simple to create. You don't have to put a video of yourself up. You can just use pictures. You can use other videos, live streams, and things like that. Live streams is good. If you are somebody who doesn't mind getting behind the camera, get behind the camera. Sometimes you just need an extra push. This is what this is all about. That's what this training here is all about, giving you that push. So find your people, whether it's your sponsor or somebody on your team or somebody within Wealth Builders. Find somebody who wants to help you push yourself forward to do these live streams, because you might have an idea and you just need somebody to say, that's a great idea, do it, right? If you haven't, mustered up the courage to do it yourself, and that's not a problem. This is a family affair right here. Posting. Now, let me say this about copy and paste. I'm a big believer in what we do. And what I mean by that is, I get people comment or message me privately and say, I want to use your post. And I wish I could scream it I wish I could have like a video that was just pinned to my page and just says, hey, Wealth Builders, everybody, like GSP members, we're family. If there's anything that I post that you like, feel free to copy it and take it. Why? Because if it's appealing to you, if it's appealing to other people, that's the beauty of networking. We network marketing, we're networking together. We're networking the same thing. So if more people see more people talking about it, we're all winning. We're all winning. So, like, again, maybe you don't feel like you have yet been able to create maybe your own creative post or, whatever. Find some graph. You don't always have to share it from somebody else's page. Like I said, copy and paste. Just copy it, paste it as your own by all means, and just make sure that your link, if you're going to post your link, is attached to it so that they can sign up with you. That's it. It's all in love. All right. So I have some examples here of some inboxes of, people that I have actually spoken to, because you get all kinds of responses. You know, I talk to all kinds of people, and you know, it just depends. So here I asked an Audrey, you know, I greeted her and I asked her, you know, I told her, thank you for the connection. It's different, again, conversations with different people depending upon how we meet. So I just asked her, you know, quick question, sis, do you keep your income options open? What was her response? Yes, I do. I'm about that multiple streams of income business. Okay, that was just like a easy fish, you know, whether she checked out my page or not, I can't be sure, but her response said, yeah, I do. Easy, right? I asked another sister, do you keep your income options open? And she greeted back and she said, I have a full plate right now, so I am not currently interested, but thank you for thinking of me. You never know what you're gonna get, right? And then what I said to her was, I said, yes, ma'am, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much for your response. It's all about making new connections and building meaningful relationships, is what I meant to say. So always you want to double check your writing. But the idea here is that we're establishing the connection. So even though she didn't say yes, there was a connection that was made. And now she is somebody who will do what? She will check on my page again. Now that there's been some kind of touch, there's some kind of communication. When I make a post in the future, she might check it out, right? And so a connection was made, and that grows to be able to be more than where it was left off. Another one, I asked another sister, does she keep her income options open? She said, yes, ma'am. I invited her to the next thing, invitation. It's the same. This is the map. I'm just doing it with people who I don't know, and it's just not a phone call. I said, okay, great. So I'm inviting her now to the presentation that we have, in this case at 7:30. I said, if I secure you a spot, would you attend? She said, yes. So through the conversation, I asked, do you mind if we exchange numbers? Yes, we swap numbers. Now I can take it off of social media. And when the time comes, I let them know tomorrow or tonight, I'll send you the Zoom details 1 hour before. But all of that part, that's the least of the concern. The most important part is asking them the question, the initial question, if they keep their income options open, and getting them to the event, right? Everybody's language is not going to be exactly the same, and that's okay. That's totally fine. Okay. Now, this is another sister. Her name is Erin. And when I didn't ask her if she kept her income options open. I just thanked her for the connection. And then she said to me, I look forward to learning about the Fart Money Network in the future. So this is somebody who was already on my page. This is one of those things where we talk about with three ways and things like that, follow-ups rather, that people don't necessarily follow up with you. The same thing when it comes to business in this sense. Sometimes you will have people reach out to you, but she had been already checking out my page and hadn't asked me anything. But as soon as I connected with her, she let me know that she had been seeing my page, our post, and she was interested. So I invited her. I said, we have an event tonight, 7:30. If I secure you a spot, would you attend? She said, definitely the next one. So we ended up exchanging numbers. She ended up coming, and she was very excited about the information that she saw, right? So I'm just showing you some real life things. Over here, we have a Bridget. I asked her, does she keep her income options open? You never know what somebody's going to say, but that's besides the point. We're just going to ask the question. She said, like, example. So she already dropped on the qualifier side for me, but I still engage in the conversation. And I said, I just mean, are you even open to looking at ways to make more money? She said all the time. Now, she was not she didn't follow through, but that's okay. Say less to more people. Kept it going. Another sister, I asked her, does she keep her income options open? She said, peace. And she said, I hope the same for you. She said, and yes, I keep my options open to hear about opportunity, especially in regards to income, laugh out loud. So it's this simple, just don't let fear restrict you. And I put this one here because this picture with the reply in this number one, sometimes you inbox people before you have established a connection. So sometimes you inbox them and they haven't seen the message, but if they see this right here, this means that they have gone to your page. Maybe you're posting more now. Maybe you're making more live streams. So maybe somebody's just checking out your page. When they come to your page, they will see this if you have already inboxed them, right? Because everybody doesn't check their inboxes as, you know, I'm guilty of it. I don't stay consistent, you know, in my inboxes at certain times of the day. But when they come to your page, again, this is based on if you are posting more, you have exciting information, videos and reels, and they see this on your page, that's letting them know that, oh, I have a message from this person, right? And so that's a cool way, I thought, that, you know, that kind of makes the connection a little bit easier as well, because when they're checking out your page and they already see that you have contacted them, then they go to their page, they read your message of, yeah, look at income options, and obviously you're talking about crypto, I'm already interested. So that's really the simplicity of it, and that's really all that I have today. And I really pray that this was useful for you all, because I really enjoyed putting it together, and I really enjoyed having this conversation. And that's it. That's it for me. Thank you so much for the opportunity to serve, and I pray that this was useful. Peace and blessings.
Amazing. I'm just lost for words. So let me go ahead and do this first. Woo! Come on now, family. Give it up for our sister. Yes. Oh my God. So amazing. So amazing. And I just like to personally thank you for saying yes. I personally thank you for accepting my invitation to come and join us and teach tonight, because girl, you went above and beyond. You know, didn't I tell y'all she was the power that made that wheel turn? Come on now, Fart. You know you a salesman, as Mr. Best Michael Dell always talk about. I know what they mean when they say you are a salesman, when they're talking about their wives. And I'm telling you, gosh, you got a degree in that, man. But look, a few things I wanted to touch on that, and I saw a lot of people in the chat when you invite people to come to the presentations. If I secure you a spot, will you attend? Shut the front door. Shut the front door. You know, people, we all do. People like feeling special. That's why they have a VIP sections at the concert. People like feeling special. Not saying that you're trying to put them above and beyond, but when you bring people up, then they will step up. And all it takes is kind words. All it takes is making somebody that you didn't even know had a bad day, and just engaging in conversation with them. Look, fear does not have a place in our life. Y'all need to say that. We need to say that over and over. Every time fear appears, you need to tell fear that you do not have a place in my life. That was truly, truly amazing. Do you want freedom to serve others or just yourself? Girl, you dropped so many nuggets. Oh my gosh. That was truly, truly amazing. And another thing, and I'm going to let it go after this, that you touched on, that I jotted down along with other notes. She posts about her business in a knowledgeable way. If you don't know what the heck you're talking about, if you don't know, you know, a lot of times we do post and we, you know, transfer, copy people's posts, put our link and say what that person has said. But if someone was to contact you about your post, would you be able to address it in a knowledgeable way? And that's one thing that Joseph Heiss, he focuses on, knowledge. You know, so that's why we got to go back in our back office. That's why we got to go watch those videos for ourselves. That's why we have to be attentive when they have meetings and things. And if we don't get it, contact your sponsor or somebody in a leadership position, or even somebody that's not in. We're all leaders, and say, what exactly did they mean by that? So I can be able to address it on the level of knowledge that somebody that may be the one would come into your business and say, tell me about that. So girl, you really you showed out. You hear me? You showed out and you showed up. And I just want to definitely say, yes, we appreciate it. We really do. I want to ask one thing, because this question is here, and it's for Brother E.T. So if you could, I'm going to read it, Brother E.T., and I would like for you to address this questions. We're not taking questions tonight, but since this was in here, I'm going to go ahead and address it. And it says, Brother Eric, how do you know when to let someone go that says they want to do the business and have joined the business, but they never show up to the events? They just seem to be great pretenders.
Well, the operative phrase there is seem to be. See, we don't know what's going on in their life. You know, life goes on in between the time they got excited about it and where you are right now. So what we do consistently, as Dr. Best taught us, keep sending reminders. You keep going after new people, but you keep sending reminders. You know, in the 500 plus I have, almost every day, they get a reminder, something from me, reminding them about their $30 membership. Do you know that the metaverse will pay you X amount of dollars for after 18 months? You know, all those kind of things. I just share those little nuggets because they're not plugged in or connected. They don't know. We don't know what's happened with them, you know, and we can't be judgmental. I'm 60 something, I'm in my 60s, right? Okay. But I didn't come to Wealth Builders until I was 57. That means I was dumb and broke for 57 years. You understand? So we don't know when that seed is going to germinate. We don't know when the exposure is going to occur. So we don't give up on them. We just don't wait for them. And just keep moving, and they will catch you like the money will catch you. Mr. Mike Johnson told me this, and I'll say this, and I hope I answered the question. But
You
Mr. Johnson said, Brother Eric, you are a millionaire. Your back office hasn't caught up to you yet. And that's for everybody. I hope it helped.
Tell your back office to put some Nikes on. Awesome. Yes, thank you so much for answering that. And again, thank you, my sister, for girl, look, I'm gonna move forward because I could talk about you all night long. So again, thank you. And she homeschools her children. So could you imagine the knowledge that they're getting that we have gotten here on their level? Just truly, truly amazing. So as we move forward in this training, Mr. Dalco, oh my God, man, this is just amazing. So we're going to kick it over here. Yes, we are. All right. So look, Michael L. Dalco, in the summer of 1993, Dalco had his first network marketing experience while working in a factory. He was asked to attend a meeting and he said yes. After finding out that there was a better way to allow your money to work for you instead of working hard for your money and still not having any at the end of each month, he never stopped pursuing his network marketing adventure. Throughout ups and downs and owning his own company, Dalco was determined to crush this industry called network marketing. After 29 years of experience, Dalco, within the last 8 years, has created a legacy for his family and continues building up others and educating them to know that this industry can change your lifestyle for generations to come. Today, tonight, Mr. Dalco would like to share some words with us on quality and retention regarding this industry that has rewarded him with time and financial freedom. And I would like to introduce to some and present to others my friend, Mr. Michael Dalco. Over to you, bruh. And you're muted.
Thank you so much, Ms. Sherry Brown. And before I get started, because you know, guys, I can get a little wound up. Did Sherry Brown lay this Sunday night training out? I mean, the headlines on the newspaper, you get the retro, the black and white, y'all get it? Like the headlines, the headline news, that throwback, like back to the basics, and putting everybody's bio together. Let us just give some love and appreciation to Sherry Brown, making the education so much fun. I mean, it really is. I'm sitting here on the edge of my seat like, oh my goodness, this is awesome. So sis, thank you. You're the best.
You are very welcome. And just let me speak on the black and white newspaper for a minute. because sometimes I know we now can see colors. It used to be black and white was all we saw on the television. You know, you used to couldn't even see a television. I wasn't in that age group where you get to see the radio. It wasn't me. But I did experience only black and white, you know, at one time in my life. But as you can see, we had a different um, culture. We had different religions. We had male, female. We had people that have come from different backgrounds. And that's how we have to see people. We have to see people in black and white and let, when they show up and they're the one, the color version of them will explode. But if you see everybody is just black and white, and not saying racist, just black people and white people, no. If you just see black and white, then when they appear and what you expected to see in the color version of that person will just blow your mind. Over to you, sir.
I'm almost speechless right there. That'll teach all year. And Eric Teray Muhammad, thank you, brother. I mean, you have proven it. You're sponsoring people at a neck break pace, maybe the top sponsor in the whole world of GS Partners. And so thank you for your talents and your teaching skills tonight. Thank you, Sister Yatira X. Man, what can we say about you? The slides, the presentation, you are truly an educator extraordinaire. And yes, Brother Fard, thank you for lending your beautiful spouse to the training tonight. You are indeed a salesman. And that's my brother too. He is crushing his business. So thank you all the amazing leaders for all you do. Now that I've said that, and that was all the way from my heart, now that other person is about to jump on the platform. Because what I need to know from all of you amazing people tonight, how bad do you want this? Man, sometimes I can say stuff and it's almost like I electrocuted myself. I mean that when I just said that right there. How bad do you want this? I don't mean like it would be nice if this worked out. I'm almost talking like you might almost die if you don't get this done. How bad do you want this? I'll wait. Let me hear you. I need to hear something. I need to hear something because I'm going to see some nice little platitudes in the chat room, but then you're going to wake up tomorrow and you're going to do the same thing you did today. I need to know how bad you want it. Like, are you really, man, Sister Yatira said, if you're not making your list tonight for the people you're going to contact tomorrow, you're probably not going to contact them. Do you want it bad enough to stay up another 30 to 45 minutes making a list? How bad, how important is this? You got a pretty good job. You may be making 6 figures. You're pretty comfortable in your life. You got a nice car, it's paid off. You got a mortgage, it's probably paid off or almost paid off. You got a nice 15, 20-year plan. You're gonna be retired from work. They're gonna give you a Timex and this time out, and you're good with that. And this is like a little side thing. And it's okay. Dr. Best taught me that it's okay if this is just kind of a side thing for you and you're comfortable getting a Metaverse certificate of $149 and filling it with $800 and see what BD Switch is going to do for you. And hey, we'll take whatever comes. But who's out there that's like, if this doesn't work, I don't have a plan B. I got to make this happen. Who is that person? Who is it? Who is that person? Like, I'm just like, I can taste it. I can taste it. I can see it. I'm right there. I see the light. I got to drive it. And yet, you're sponsoring people, you're bringing in numbers, and it's not manifesting quite like it should. I was looking at some stats, some global stats today, and I saw this person, and they're somewhere an Asian team. They sponsored 9 people. Listen to me. They've sponsored 9 people. And Sherry Brown, they've got 9 active. They've sponsored 9 people and they've got 9 active. I'm going to talk to you tonight about quality and retention because I need everybody that's building your team to be able to drive quality and to be able to maintain the retention. Drive the quality and maintain the retention. There's some words in this little word bubble here. The customer retention is effectiveness, commitment, management, connectivity, reliability. Sherry Brown is the connector on board, retaining, marketing, satisfaction, business, and some cost, lifetime, improvement, sell, care. There's some little words in that word cloud that help you build your retention. And I think one of the best people I've ever seen in the retention category is Dr. Best. He does these little things. Kevin 2X Thompson does them too. They send you little greeting cards for no reason for your birthday, or they inbox you on social media and say happy birthday when your birthday thing pops up. Facebook is really good by giving you little notifications when your friends on Facebook are having a birthday. And Sister Yatira taught great on social media. I'm not going to reiterate any of that stuff. But retention is all about building relationships and being a good team player. Somebody that answers the phone for your team, not shoveling them off until they create some production. But you answer the phone for everybody. You're trying your best to help other people win. I think it was Zig Ziglar said, people don't care how much you know till they know how much you care. Really care about folks. I was burning midnight oil late last night because I really cared about some team members and wanting to see them succeed. You got to build in that relationship bond with your team members. And also I need you to strive for quality. I want the days of just signing people up because maybe they'll get engaged sooner or later. Let me just get them in the system. I don't know about that. We can maybe have a leadership argument on that. Just get them in the system. I don't know about that. I think that creates some weird dynamics within your team. I'm just going to try to help y'all tonight because I didn't come to be your friend right now. We can kick it and have a beer. I don't drink beer, but I'll pretend like I do. I'll drink an apple juice and tell them to put some extra foam on the top. But we can kick it and have a beer when y'all come to Atlanta, and we can be friends and boys, and we can hang out and go bowling and all that good stuff then. But right now, when I hit the training deck right here, I'm throwing elbows and punching folks in the face because I don't want to see you burn your time on some folks that just want to sign up because they like the way the back office looks or because it's free. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. I'm trying to catch that person that sponsored 9 and got 9 active. And I didn't tell you the B side of that. They're a director right now, and there's 16 directors and above in the whole world of 140,000. They sponsored 9, got 9 active, and they already got $10,000 in volume in 5 days. Quality. I don't need you telling me on every power call how many people you sponsored from Cambodia. There's nothing wrong with Cambodia. Now, I'm not saying that. Nothing wrong with that. I don't need you telling me how many people you sponsored from Watts. Nothing wrong with Watts, okay? I'm not needing you to tell me how many people you signed up at the unemployment place. They're desperate. They need something. Of course they're listening, and they're going to sign up for the free account, but they don't have any money. They don't have any resources, and they telling you subliminally they don't want to build a business. And you say, well, just get in the system anyway. Let me get you in the system. Stop it. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. You're giving us false numbers. Mr. Height, looking at the numbers, talking about 140,000 and it's 20,000 active. Stop putting dead bodies in the back office. Stop. Stop putting dead bodies in the back office. Now listen, there's some value in putting people in that you really feel strongly they're going to get engaged in the future. Okay, I get that. Love everyone, yes. But drag no one. I just add a little spin to Dr. Best's word. Don't drag people into this thing. Well, look, I'm gonna show you how to do it. I got you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna buy your first metaverse. Stop doing that. Well, just sign it for free. Give me let me create your username for you. I got you. Let me just do everything. Okay, hell, you could have gave yourself $49. Matter of fact, you'll get the 100%. You don't need 15. What are you doing? There's no value in that. Stop doing that. Am I yelling at my family tonight? Yes, because I'm sitting in the seat of authority right now. I'm going to do me. Now, I'm going to be nice after this, I'm telling you right now, anybody who knows me, you call me up later and watch how nice I am. I'm a nice guy. I don't understand why anybody doesn't like me. I'm a nice guy. I'm really nice, but I'm getting old and I'm tired of seeing you struggle. I'm ready to see you win. Dad, come and stop putting dead bodies in your back office. They stink. Lord have mercy. I'm on one right there. I'm on one. Stop putting them dead bodies in your back office. They stink, man. Stop it. We burying the dead. We shooting the wounded. Okay, we don't need anybody pulling us back. It's quality over quantity. Now, I hope you hear what I'm saying here. I'm not saying don't go sponsor 1,000 people. By all means, go sponsor 1,000 people, but take them through the map because the map is the qualifier. See, y'all stepping outside the map. Okay, you start out good. You look for ways to make more money. Girl, yeah, I'm so tired of this job. I don't know how to do it myself. Okay, just write your name and your phone number and your email address down. I got you. I'm gonna put you in the system. You didn't qualify them. You didn't let them see the video. You just signing people. You're putting dead carcasses in your back office. Please stop doing that. Please. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. All right, now let me get into some serious stuff right here. Now, I'm kind of hiding the usernames to protect the innocent right here. I don't want to get into anybody's business. If they want to tell who they are, they can. I can only see who's in my front line. So I can't brag on anybody except people I can see on my front line. You should always brag on your team. Don't let your team hit rank. Sherry Brown hit rank last month and she saw it before I did, and that's a shame. Don't let your business partner see their rank before you did. Kevin Thompson hit director tonight. I applauded him in the leadership group. And right now, Kevin Thompson, congrats on director, one of 16 directors and above in the world of 140,000. In 5 days, over $10,000 in volume. He killed it. Oh man, go ahead. All right. Look, I'm gonna just go ahead. Ain't no sense in trying to spare nobody's feelings. 2X is crushing the business. Okay, that's 2X's link right there that I'm pointing at. All right, I'm gonna just say it. He's on my front line. I can only brag on the people I sponsored. Okay, last month, Kevin Thompson now, he has sponsored 27 people. He has 11 active. I counted them today. 8, 9, 10, 11. He's got 11 active. Now that's about 40% of who he sponsored active. Folks, I need you to be 50% or above. And how you gonna do that? You need to text the people that you sponsored, let them know we got an amazing and fantastic new banking style crypto product that they need to see, and get them on a Zoom 3 or 4 minute at a time and wear them out. Wear them out. Set the plate before them and see who's interested. Shake them a little bit. They've been asleep for a while. You run back up and down this network of the ones that are the white dots, and you text them. You text everybody on your front line. And you say, man, we got this amazing new banker style crypto product, and I really need you to see it. Are you open to jumping on a Zoom with me? Sister Yatira, you need to make me a nice script or something, because you got that script fire, sis. Go up and down the line. The ones who's active, encourage them, celebrate them, call them, say hello, ask them what you can do to help them build their business. Build that relationship. That increases your retention. But folks, the ones with the white circle, they're not engaged. I had a lady who's on another team of mine. She's under one of my frontline leaders, and I saw somebody 4 levels deep from me get a metaverse package, a substantial one, like a $3.99 or something, and they missed commissions on that first level. And I called her up and she didn't answer, and I texted her and she said, hey, Mike, how you doing? I said, I'm doing great. Listen, you just missed some money, and I can't stand to see you miss money, sis. You missed money because you didn't have your 33, and that's it. We got a brand new banker style crypto product. I need you to jump on a Zoom with me. Can you do that? She said, yes. We spent time today on the Zoom. I went through the whole presentation, showed her what the metaverse and the MetaBroker, MetaMiner do. She's excited. She wasn't aware of the GS Lifestyle card. She's fired up, and she's getting ready to get her GS Lifestyle, get her MetaBroker certificate, and we're rolling. We got a simple business right now. She's not on my front line, but I love her. I know her. I got her number. I wasn't waiting to go down the line. I had to call her because she missed money. I see somebody engaged in her organization. I don't want her to miss another dollar. So we got her back engaged, and we're going to turn those white lights green. I need your front line to be above 50%. Never again be satisfied with 4%, 2%. Don't do that. Look at the number of people you sponsor. Grab a calculator. If you sponsor 30 people and you got 8 active, say 8 divided by 30, then that's going to give you 26%. And that ain't good enough. That's 0.26. If you sponsored 100 people and you got 13 active, do 13 divided by 100, and that's 13%. That is not good enough. Those are not winning numbers. I don't have good numbers. I just got a monster team. I have really bad numbers right now. I'm telling you right now, I'm sponsored 69 people. I've got 13 active. 13 divided by 69, that's 18%. That sucks. Do you hear me? That sucks. All right, don't suck like Mike. Don't be like Mike. Mike was very fortunate that when I signed up, Sherry Brown came, Roger Williams came, Kevin Thompson came, Crypto Steve came, Dominique Curry came, Al Murray came, Sheila Abram came, man, Tanisha Glasby came, man, Monisha Dalco came. I came loaded. Of course, I'm rolling. I got nothing but monsters on my team. There's 13 straight line, front line active, but they 13 beasts. They are not playing. They're not taking prisoners. They're not begging people. They're following the system. They're going after this thing. Most of them full-time in the dadgum business. So of course, don't compare yourself to me. I love Eric Trey saying that. Compare yourself to you. Don't compare yourself to me. I've been in the game, as Sherry said on my headline news, for over almost 30 years now. You see these gray hairs, they're not free. I paid for every last one of these bad boys. And I built some strong relationships in the previous business. And thank God we had a good relationship. That's that retention. You work on your retention. God forbid something happened to GSP, they'll follow you to the next one. So build relationship. Kevin can't act like you want to call me. I answer the phone. I answer the phone in half a ring. That's my dude. And that's my entire front line. Sherry Brown texts me and I'm calling her back. This is my people. This is my team. I will give my life for my team. I'll stay up all night tonight if Sherry got somebody she want to bring in. You got to build a relationship like that with your folks and in multiple levels. I got folks 4 or 5 levels. Ed Williams, that's my guy now. Hey, Ed and Corey Hinton, they can call me at 3, 4 in the morning. I don't care. I'm answering. If I hear it, I'm answering. That's my group. Kev Miller and them, they were grinding. They on the West Coast. Okay, it's 11:30 for me. I got to answer. They got a brand new guy on fire. I'm not going to not answer. Oh, that's Kevin, man. I know he's going to want to talk, man. Oh, I want to hear from my boy. That's my guy. All right, so let me get back to business. All right, so this guy right here, Kevin Thompson, sponsored 27. He's got something, 11 active. That's like 40 something. Let me see what his ratio. 27 divided by 11. That is, I'm sorry, 11 divided by 25, 27. Doggone it. 11 divided by 27. That's 40% active. That's very good. Kevin, 2X, I need you at 50, bro. You can go dig in there. I know you got a little few challenges. I know you work hard. One thing, let me give y'all a free training right quick about what I'm teaching you. When you work hard like that and you go all in for your people, I got some bad news. You're going to have some eggs, man, thrown at you. You're going to have some people that think you did them wrong and you gave them 100% of your blood, sweat, and tears. They're going to kick you in your teeth. I need you to get ready for that. Hey, I just got to keep it 100, right? I need you to get ready for the people you gave your whole life to act like you ain't nothing to them. Be okay with that. That's a part of your character building. It's a part of your making. Be all right with it. Don't sweat it. Don't cry about it. Mike Dalco told you tonight, so if you cry, I'm going to choke you because I already told you it's going to happen. So when it happened, don't act like it's something strange. I told you it was going to happen. It's going to happen, period. So I know Kevin got some folks that think Kevin doesn't love them, But he does. I watch Kevin give away people and build other people's lines, and they're getting paid to this day because of his labor, and they won't even pick up the goddamn phone when he calls. That's gonna happen. Get ready for it. Be okay with it. It's gonna happen, period. Now, I need y'all to find out what your ratios are. So you put in the calculator how many people are active and divide that by the number of people that you sponsored, and that will give you your ratio. And I need your ratios to be above 50%. And let me tell you one more thing about this guy right here. He hit executive last month. There were only 6 in the world. First thing that's funny about him is he was pissed. He could not stand that he only got to executive, but he was one of 6 in the whole world. He's harder on himself than anybody else can be. But number 2, he's got quality over quantity. Now, I would prefer that you get quality and quantity. Did y'all hear what I just said? I want you to have both, but I need you to go back into that front line and let them folks know the new stuff that we've got going on right now and raise your ratios, because those people are already in. Most of them are already KYC approved. Some of them have paid 33 before. Some of them got crypto on their back office and they forgot it's back there. They got $300, $400, $500 in Bitcoin sitting there. They ready to go. They need to click the 33 button and get a metaverse certificate. I need y'all to get quality and quantity. Right? So pay attention to your customer retention and your quality. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe with all my heart, we're gonna have a better business. This is Mike Dalco, the CEO. I'm not the CEO of the company. That stands for continuously empowering others. I really hope and pray that I've empowered you tonight. That's my message, and I approve of this message. So, Ms. Sherry Brown, back to you, sister.
Oh, wow. Woo. Wow, Mr. Dalco, amazing, amazing. Come on, y'all. Give it up for Jason Pompey's best friend, Michael L. Dalco. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Stop putting dead bodies in the back office. Woo! Oh my goodness. And something else that you touched on and I wrote down because my sister also had made reference to this. And the way that I wrote it, it might not be the way that she said it, but I wrote it so that it'll get down in my heart, in my spirit, is your why big enough to you, or is it just big enough for the people that you're trying to impress? That right there, I'm going to repeat that. Is your why big enough for you or to you, or is it just big enough for the people that you're trying to impress? Because to me, if you're trying to impress people with why they think they should join you in this business, once they join you, because you've impressed them at a lower level, you're not going no higher. You're going to feel like mission is accomplished. So let your why be your why. Fight for your why. We already heard Mr. Best has told us, and I don't think he's on the platform, so let me just kick it over here because we love to acknowledge
Bring
our
'em out,
leadership.
bring 'em out, bring 'em
Yes,
out, bring 'em out.
yes.
We ain't going nowhere. We gonna stay right here.
Right here.
We ain't going nowhere.
Stop now.
We gonna stay
Yes.
right here.
Shout out to Mr. Best, Tyrone Best. You know, even in your absence, man, we still building.
Cause it's bad boy for life.
Because of the teachings, because of the things that has been imparted into us, when he's even not here, he's present. So thank you, Mr. Best. As you go back and look at this recording, just know that we definitely love you. But how many times have Mr. Best told us, Mr. Dalco, he's had it all. I mean, the pool in the backyard at an early age, the 4 cars in the driveway, the beautiful home, staying at home, accomplishing those things. And he has friends that have known him all his life and have never joined him. So if he was doing that to impress them to get into the business, look, Mr. Benz would be broke. But his why was big enough for him. So that's what I'm talking about, making your why big enough for you, because only you can set that level of your why. So, guys, look, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this night. This has been so amazing. And if you're going back and you're viewing this, start from the beginning, and you might want to rewind with each segment to make sure that you got everything that was put out here tonight, because it was truly amazing, truly amazing. I applaud each and every one of you for coming here and just teaching y'all. Y'all know y'all's butt from y'all's elbow. As my sister said, you know your butt from your elbow. You got to know the difference. So join us on our Telegram group, guys, and it's Wealth Builders Worldwide Telegram. There's the instructions. Go ahead and get your new affiliates connected to our Telegram. Definitely visit our website at mywbw.net. Thanks again, and happy birthday again, Roger Williams. Big Pill, yes. We love you, man. We love you so much. And guys, come on, we got to give it up for the panelists tonight. Yes, they were phenomenal. Amazing. That's why you have to see people in black and white. Because, and again, let me make sure I'm not talking about a black person and a white person, but I'm talking about their personality and their character. When you first meet them or invite them to your business, look at it through the eye lenses of black and white, because when they show up in color, in the personality, the color of their personality, like these 3 just did tonight, is going to go far beyond what you could ever imagine. So here we go. Yes. Let's get her done. Wealth Builders Worldwide Global Online Event. And Mr. Dalco, if I can have you to come in and talk about this event for us, I would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, so this is huge, really huge. Got something special coming up tomorrow for the frontline leaders, the directors and above. You guys know who you are. Got something real big for y'all tomorrow, so make sure that you're paying attention to the chat room tomorrow. Tonight's event was a prelude to this event. Ms. Sherry Brown was really working with me to make sure we got the right itinerary for tonight, the right curriculum, because it is vital that we pump up the volume on our recruitment and build this global community. This entire event right here is 100% geared to get you in that right frame of mind to build the business. It's entitled, It's Time to Build, an online event. It's time to build. $40. Now let's talk about the $40. Several things to this. I'm actually going to compensate these speakers. Number one, because of the time that's going to be on, I'm going to be on it for 5 hours. So I'm going to compensate these speakers. Number two, we are a global team. This platform that we're on right now is 1,000 seat capacity. All the fees and everything that happens inside of Wealth Builders was covered by Dr. Best and myself. We're using this event also to defray the cost of our platforms and our hosting capabilities that Mr. Williams takes care of on a daily basis. So not only are you getting value, you're also helping finance the Wealth Builders Worldwide effort. This will be extraordinary. Crypto Steve Coates, the $400,000 winner. Team Fard will be there, Fard Makti, and maybe he'll bring Sister Yatira with him if y'all are nice to him. Al Murray, trainer extraordinary. Dr. Dominique Curry, this gentleman is known to inspire the masses. Dr. Lakeisha McKnight, she's sponsored over, I think, 400 people herself. Stephen London Morris, with some technical things you need to know. The numbers gentleman, Mike Johnson. Nobody trains like Mike Johnson, so clear and concise. And then the doctors Hollins. You definitely want to get some financial education under your belt as we go about building our global organization. Last thing I want to say about this, my daughter had a real serious heart-to-heart talk with me. She called me up. She said, Dad, what you doing? It was about 7:30. I said, I'm grinding, babe. I'm working. And she said, Dad, got to find that balance. She said, you don't want to work so hard, and then you look back and at the end of your life, you didn't get to spend time with your loved ones and do what you want to do. She said, the ultimate goal is freedom. So you're absolutely right, sweetheart. That's why I'm going to be at this event, because I need to build this business so big until the one thing that comes out of it is time, freedom. I'm right now at about 60% of my day is free time. The other 40% I elect to build and work my business. But I'm trying to work myself where I have complete and total time freedom. You saying, Mike, you're going to stop working the business? I'm not stop working the business, but I want this business to be so explosive until I've got options, right? You want your time free because at the end of your life, you're not going to get any extra time. And so, yeah, let's be at this global event. Go to wbwevents.com. If somebody typed that in the chat room, go ahead and grab a $40 ticket right now. Grab 3 of them for 2 of your team members. wbwevents.com. Make sure that you, okay, Kenny, I will text you, brother. I got your number. Make sure that you are at this event, and we'll see you online the 18th from 1 to 5. Back to you, Ms. Sherry Brown. Thank you for the space.
Thank you so much, Mr. Michael Delco. So guys, look, be there. Be there. One more thing that my sister touched on that really touched my heart, and I'm gonna let it go after this, but I'm gonna call you sis after we get off of here because you were fire, along with definitely E.T. Muhammad and Mr. Michael Delco. But she talked about rehearsing. And rehearsing is so important. And that hit home with me because I'm married to a phenomenal gentleman that has been in a comedian for almost 50% of his life. And I watch him rehearse all the time. I don't care how well he knows the joke. Even I know the jokes now. I don't care how well he knows the jokes. Before each engagement, he spends time rehearsing to personalize that engagement. If he doesn't have an engagement, he's spending quality time rehearsing. So when the engagement presents itself, he'll be prepared. And when she talked about rehearsing and that fear that's not supposed to be in our lives, rehearse. You have a thing called yourself. You have things called mirrors. Look in that mirror and pretend that person that's in that mirror is somebody else and rehearse. Rehearse what you're going to say to a person face to face. I know some people that's come on the power call and they've been afraid to speak on a power call where you cannot see them. Rehearse, 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 rehearse until fear is no longer a part of your life. So with that being said, get plugged in. We have everything you need right here. And let me disappear for those that may be new and you want to take a screenshot of this flyer. This is your get your support you need flyer, and that's also can be captured at mywbw.net. So, but definitely I'm going to make sure you had that. And guys, this has been so amazing. I appreciate Tanisha Glaspie, Monica Logan for joining us also in the background, and again, brother E.T. Muhammad, sister Yatira, Marty, and Jason Pompey's best friend, Mr. Michael Delco. You guys slayed this training tonight. Let's go.